hoping I have some nice old textured paper to print these letters out. I've never done influencer like work before, so should be interesting. There's all the nice ones I used to have. I used to have some nice hammered textured paper though. This has got some texture to it, so I'll just use this. Look how pretty all the sparkles look from my little sun catcher. They're all like sparkling on the ceiling. Got a sun catcher just in the window here. About to package some of those influence orders. There's 2 going out, and then these are all the mugs that Mike's been printing out. We make everything to order, so all our mugs and everything are made fresh, but we've noticed some Halloween mugs going out. So we've got Marchie and Bartholomew, and we also have this cute Halloween mug. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen these for a while. These are so colourful and bright. And then we've got these, which seem to be a steady seller, which is the customisable Sakura scene. Oh, and Bumblebutt right here. Look at this cheeky. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on packaging those orders. Wow, the Froggo keyring, so cute. Oh, right, okay, so packaged up those 2 orders. I'm really excited to see the content. This is a little bit of an experimentation for me personally as a business owner to see if it helps me out in the social media side of things. I've always been a bit funny about outsourcing my social media content because I feel like Katnipp comes like from me, from the heart and stuff. But with Instagram, I just haven't barely uploaded recently and I really need to get back into it. So I'm thinking this might be a way to help boost and shake up my content a little bit. So I'm excited to see how they turn out. Also, I wanted to unbox this little gift we got, and Jean actually shared it with me, and oh my gosh, it is the cutest little gift we've ever received. Let me show you because it's just like so pretty. So I actually unboxed it the other day when we were having dinner, and it wasn't a filming day that day. And it's so cute. So she sent me this little resin Hello Kitty, which is adorable. She actually made this clay ornament with Bumblebutt in the Sakura, but look at the details of this. We also have like Froggo around here. Can you believe how beautiful this is? It's going to make such a cute, adorable desk space. And honestly, me, Mike and Dean were like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I can't believe someone's actually sat for like hours and just worked away at this and did all the little details like Bumblebutt, like even the details in Bumblebutt's wings and everything. Honestly, I'm going to treasure that forever. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. She actually has her own little resin business as well, so I'll leave that on screen for you to check it out. Oh my gosh, look, I bet this looks beautiful on my desk with my Sakura mouse mat. It's going to go right there, pride of place. Look how cute that is. I love the little froggles. You guys are honestly the best. Like, I know probably every like person who has like a little online community says this, but I genuinely think you guys are like the most wholesome, most loving community ever. And a huge thank you to you guys for always supporting us as well. It really does mean the world. I couldn't grow Katnipp without you guys, and listening to all your suggestions, you guys giving me inspiration to build out the world. It just means so much. It's actually studio vlog editing day. It's Monday and I haven't even created a thumbnail for the studio vlog, and it goes live in an hour. I need to create a thumbnail for the last studio vlog you guys will have seen. And yeah, I'm actually going to Leeds Festival this week, and I go on Wednesday because we've got early bird tickets, and I'm going in my van, so I've only got today and tomorrow, and it's going to be all admin and doing my Pastel Witch mouse mat that I need to do before I go away, because I need to get that out ASAP. Hello guys, before we get any further into the vlog, I know a lot of you guys have small businesses, or maybe you're actually thinking of opening a small business. I have a really exciting sponsor and something that I hope you will find really helpful. So I want to say and introduce you to our sponsor for today's video, Superscript. Let me tell you, it takes a lot of hard work, time and effort, and so much love gets poured into building your own small business. And I know how crucial it is to cover your back in case anything goes wrong. And the last thing you would want is to have costly legal issues arise after all your hard work and energy that you've poured into your business. Well, Superscript could have your back covered because they are paving the way to set up business insurance for online retailers like me and you. And they make it simple and easy too, which is always helpful because it can seem a little overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. One thing that I really love too, and I think is something that's super important in this online space, is they also have a cover called cyber cover, as well as so many comprehensible covers. As most of us have online retail stores, this cover actually really stood out to me as a way to protect yourself if your business was ever victim to a cyber attack. Oh, the thought of it is actually really scary. They make it really easy to go online and set up a quote within minutes. They have so many more covers as well. A few of them include public liability insurance, product liability insurance, employer's liability insurance, business contents insurance, and many more. But if you are looking to protect your small business and you really don't know where to start, trust me, I know how overwhelming it can be when you're first starting out. Superscript might be the insurance broker for you. I'll leave a link to Superscript in my description below, and I hope you really find this sponsor helpful. A huge thank you to Superscript for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back into the vlog, shall we? Alright guys, so as you can probably tell, it is the next day, and I did run out of time to do the glass tumblers because I realised that I forgot to do the thumbnail for the studio vlog and I needed to get that uploaded, so change of plan. Also, I'm running out of time. It's currently 5 PM. I'm going to be totally honest, I've been in since 9 and I'm still editing a video, and I haven't even done half the things that I wanted to do, but I did manage to get the Pastel Witch mouse mat done today. I can't actually believe it. I didn't film. Basically, as soon as I left work last night, I ended up picking up my iPad and I actually went to the pub with my mum and dad and just grinded it out. I feel like having that environment and still chatting, and I had like a nice cider. Having that nice environment and just chatting and relaxing and also illustrating at the same time really helped me out. Before I knew it, I actually had completed like the whole illustration. I couldn't actually believe it. I was at the pub from like 5 PM till 10 PM and I managed to finish the mouse mat. So how great was that? I've actually done this before when I did the Katnipp calendar. I don't know what it is about like coffee shop or environment around people, and we were chatting away and I was kind of like mindlessly like illustrating, you know, like illustrating at the same time. And I feel really happy now that I got that done, because that was a deadline and I've actually sent off, finished all the design for it and everything, and it's all all sent off and ready to go. I just need to pay the invoice, which I'll do before I leave. I did that this morning and then I got straight to work on editing. I'm also a little stressed because I'm running out of time and I also have another studio vlog to edit, which I don't think I'm going to get done. So I may actually have to put this out a couple of days late. So if you watched last week's vlog, you will have seen that I mentioned potentially selling DTF transfers individually so that you can print it if you own a heat press, because you will need a heat press to print it. So I actually got a bunch of like cute things from the charity shop which were only £1, and I got some cool like funky stuff that I thought would be really cool for the festival. Like, look how cool this is. And I have a little Katnipp flower that I thought would look cute here. So before I leave, I did want to print some Katnipp designs on some of these £1 charity shop bargain finds that I found. I don't even know if this fits me. This looks very small. It's got a lot of lint on it. Where's my lint roller? Hello? Where are you? Where's the lint roller going? There it is. Gonna give it a little oopsie. Roll, lint roll. Now I'm too impatient to give it a pre-press, so I'm just gonna press it straight away. Oh, someone mentioned putting one of these pads underneath it actually to help with the press, and I've got smaller ones, so I might actually do this. So you can get, if you press in clothing, you can get these pads. I got these off Amazon and they're heat resistant. You can put them underneath just because things like the collar and stuff can obviously raise certain parts, so if your design is flat on the apparel it won't press properly. I'm just gonna pop it right there and wing it. I'm thinking these colours are very autumnal, so I have this Cozy Night Pumpkin Spice one, or I have this big oh my god one, which I don't think it'll work, or this Autumn Leaves Coffee Please one, which could look nice for a crop top. I can't decide. This one actually feel like fits on the design a bit better. Oh, I still can't decide. Why is this so hard? I feel like the jump is quite wacky. Now I'll do the pumpkin spice one. Hey. Okay. This is my favourite bit. Boop. Wait till it cools down and then we have to press it again to make sure it's sandwiched in there. I can't actually believe I've come on the vlog looking like this either. I've just slapped my hair up. Did it. Okay. Take that one out. Ooh, smells like fabric softener. Definitely need one of those rulers that measure from the collar down, because that will definitely help keep all the designs accurate, whereas now I'm just eyeballing it. Okay, good luck. A man just went by and it made me jump because it's late in the studio and people aren't looking, and I've got my door open. That's scary. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Oh, can I move that? No, it's fully in there. I've ruined the top. So right next to the Katnipp logo was this little test print with rainbow colours on, and I've pressed it on instead of cutting it off. Oh no, what an idiot. Oh well, I'll just pretend this is intentional. Look, do you reckon I can get away with it and just pretend that it's like the cool edgy design? I don't know. Anyway, we need to press this again. This is what I get for rushing things and just like slapping things into place. Why isn't this going in? Alright, fashion show number 2. To be honest, it wasn't even a bad thing that this didn't press properly, because I think it's a little bit too small for me. Unless it's meant to be short. I feel like it's too short. Anyway, I might actually wear it, who knows, if I've got anything a bit more high-waisted. But it is a little bit too short for me, but that's mistake number 1. And this is cozy top number 2. So not bad for £1, not my usual style. Kind of like tie-dyed, kind of cool, but it's a bit hard to see the pattern of my design, to be honest, because of all the colours. But I think this is a cute autumnal, cosy work day, rainy day / coffee lounge day at home type of top. Yeah, I think I like the idea of doing DTF transfers. So I think DTF transfers will be available in my store with the autumn launch. I think I'm going to do that. The only thing is, like, we have to hand cut out the DTF transfers, so it's not going to have like a perfect cut, but I don't think that'll matter because it doesn't change the pressing or the like settings or anything like that. It doesn't like affect the print. I've also realised that I'm probably going to have to put the glass tumblers on hold because I only have one design for the glass tumblers, and that is Bumblebutt design that I did, and I think that if I launch it in the next week, then it's going to be a few more weeks and then it's going to be the big autumn launch, and I might as well just launch everything at the same time because then that means people are paying like double shipping if they're waiting for autumn items. It's a bit tricky when it comes to like doing these launches, especially when I share them with you guys here on YouTube, because what tends to happen is I do a launch and then, I've mentioned this before on my channel, and then I'll be working on the next collection and people will wait all the time for the next collection. I don't advise to do that because sometimes we do sell out, but the problem with that is like we'll have like these big chunks of like orders on launch days and then it'll go dead quiet. So I really need to think of a different marketing tactic, because at the minute my only marketing really is now YouTube because I haven't uploaded to Instagram in ages. I do want to get back onto that, to be honest, but I do also want to look at traditional ways of marketing. If anyone is a small business and has found ways that have worked for you, please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I'm finally going to go home because it's getting late and I'm getting hungry. So yeah.
Although we ended up having a very fun time at Leeds Festival, we needed to get back into the studio to work on some deadlines and autumn product ranges. However, our week didn't really go as planned. Dean ended up getting very sick in the middle of the night on Monday, which meant we needed to rush into A&E. Honestly, I was a little bit scared because I've never seen someone in that much pain before, and we ended up spending the next 7 or so hours trying to get answers. Luckily, it was nothing too serious, but ended up being a very nasty kidney stone, which apparently can cause a lot of pain.
What a chaotic couple of days. I've got some thank you cards that I picked up, but I went to pick up the thank you cards and then I finally came into work, parked up, and realised I forgot my iPad. So I had to actually head back home and get my iPad, which means I'm now late at starting work. But we've got the thank you cards here, and speaking of thank you cards, I actually need to work on a new design for autumn because the last thank you cards that there were these Sakura ones. So I only ordered 200 of these because this will be the last batch that I do. So I've just picked those up from the local printer and now I need to get to work today. Also coming to this studio, and this pretty much sums up how the last few days has went. Oh yes, I feel as chaotic as this wonky blind. At least I finally got my iPad so I can get to work on the editing. Hopefully you will have seen that studio vlog go up live last week. But sometimes you just can't plan these type of things in business, and this week has definitely had other plans. I'm just going to do it one step at a time. Step number 1 for me today is to edit some videos. Good morning, guys. Guys, look who's back in the studio. Dean, say hi. Hello. I am so happy Dean is feeling a lot better. Are you feeling better, Dean?
Yeah.
Yay. Does that mean you can fix the blind that's gone wonky in the studio?
Yeah.
I don't think we brought our drill actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, hello guys, I'm feeling much better today. My mind is feeling much better as well. It's actually the 1st of September. Can you actually believe it? Where has this year gone? Seriously, it's actually stressing me out a little bit. I've been feeling the stress. Like this, from this point on, is normally the busiest time of year, and I keep adding more and more to my plate every year and changing things around, and I enjoy every single thing I do. But the thing is, sometimes I put too much on my plate and it's hard to know what to give up or to put on the back burner. And I'm really sad, because if you watch my video at the beginning of the year, I said I finally wanted to do an illustration children's book this year, and that hasn't happened because we did a lot of traveling as well, which I've been enjoying too. So it's been one of those things where I've realised I haven't got my goals done. It's going to actually be interesting to get my book out. Let me know if you want me to do that in a studio vlog where I get my plans out, we see, and have like kind of a 3/4 look into how we've done so far in the year, because there is some things that I've done and some things that I haven't done, but then also some extra things that I've done that wasn't in the plan, like growing my personal channel, which I didn't think was gonna be in the plan. It was kind of like in the back burner, but I didn't realise it'd go as well as it has. I need to get to work on scheduling some social media, but I think I have decided, because I'm doing this collab, which I'll go into more detail in next vlog, I've just booked a camper van spot for somewhere quite local. I'm gonna go and work in the van. So if anyone has watched this YouTube channel, I actually went this time 2 years ago out in my van solo to Whitby, and I created the Marshy and Bartholomew range.
What,
and
that was 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago.
Seriously?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Feels like it was only like 2 months
I know,
ago.
I literally thought to myself, oh, it was last year, but it wasn't, because it was when I had blonde hair. So it wasn't last year.
Right.
I know, it's gone so fast, it's crazy. These last few years have been insane. So I've actually booked another little van trip, so I thought I'd do a little work with me, because I have to work at the weekend. I thought rather than coming into the studio, it would be nice for like a change of scenery, and also to help me focus to go out solo in my van, start working on those collabs. So that's what I'm going to do. So next week we will be in the studio for the first half, and then we'll be going out in the van together and working in my little cozy camper van. So I'll see you next week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all back again soon. Alright then, thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.